Welcome to the everyday adventures of the Wheeliehogs. Join little Wee and his family, especially Nana, as they live their lives alongside friends and neighbours in Hoglington. Away she goes. Papa was sitting in his favourite chair at home, reading the local newspaper, the Hoglington Mail. He likes to read the paper every week when he gets home from work on a Wednesday. The Hoglington Mail reports on all sorts of local news in and around Hoglington. And on this particular day, Papa notices an advertisement has been placed for new Wheeliehogs to come to the local church and try out bell ringing. Papa looks up from the newspaper thoughtfully. I like the sound of bell ringing, he says to himself, and excitedly jumps up and calls out to Mama and the rest of the family. As all the family wheel into the living room and gather around a very enthusiastic Papa, he tells them about the advertisement in the Hoglington Mail. I think we should all give this a go. It sounds like fun, says Papa, really hoping that they will agree. Mama, Nana, Rainbow, Pinky Bow and little Wheelie all look at each other with a bit of uncertainty. Then Rainbow says, Yes, let's do it. We should do it. It will be really good fun. Well, what harm can it do, says Nana, although I think I might be a bit old for taking up bell ringing. Nonsense, Nana, says Mama. You are never too old to give new things a try. So, all the family agree. They will go and give it a try. So Papa rings Reverend Rolls at the local church and arranges for the whole family to have some lessons. They are all very excited. The day arrives and the family have been looking forward to this experience. They all wheel down the lane and through the churchyard and arrive at the lovely big wooden door of the church. Reverend Rolls opens the door and greets them all with an enthusiastic smile. Hello, hello, come on in. It's so nice to see you all. We are very excited to introduce you all to the art of bell ringing, and we sincerely hope some of you will decide to continue to learn and join our team of bell ringers. The family all look at each other and giggle a little as they follow Reverend Rolls through the beautiful old church to a little wooden door at the very back. Reverend Rolls opens the little door with a very big key. Little Wee thinks it's all amazing. He has never seen such a big key, and the little door is a bit mysterious. He wonders where it leads to. Reverend Rolls leads the family through the little door and up a narrow stone staircase, barely wide enough to wheel up, but they all wheel up and up. Nana needs a bit of a push from Papa, but she makes it to the top with the rest of the family. They reach the bell tower and little Wee is in awe. Reverend Rolls begins to explain to the family all about the ropes and the bells that they will ring. He explains how it all works and why each Wheeliehog has to pull the rope at a different time to get the pattern required to make the bells ring out a tune. The family watch some bell ringings demonstrate first, and then it's their turn. They all take a firm grip on their ropes and wait for Reverend Rolls to give them the signal to start pulling. As little Wheelie is the smallest, he has the smallest bell to ring, and this is the bell that starts the chimes. Reverend Rolls counts little Wee down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pull! Little Wee pulls the rope down and waits for the ring of the bell. Suddenly the rope starts pulling back up, and little Wee goes flying up into the air, still firmly holding the rope. Little Wee thinks this is great fun and is shouting, Whee! Rainbow and Pinky Bow think it's really funny that little Wee has shot up into the air, still holding the rope, Reverend Rolls has already given the signal to Pinky and Rainbow to pull their ropes, so it's all a bit too late to stop proceedings when they go shooting up into the air too. Whee! Woo! They laugh out together. By this time, little Wee has bounced up and down 2 or 3 more times, still holding fast to his rope and ringing his bell. Reverend Rolls is starting to panic as he looks around and sees Mama, Papa, Pinky Bow, Rainbow and little Wheelie all enthusiastically ringing their bells but not letting go of their ropes. The whole family are one by one flying up into the air at different intervals, and the sound of the bells is definitely not making a nice tune. Nana is looking on with amusement as her whole family are causing chaos in the belfry. Reverend Rolls is shouting, "Let go of the ropes! Let go of the ropes!" But because of the noise of all the bells ringing, the Wheeliehogs can't hear him. Eventually, the momentum of the bells stops. Papa is the first to have his wheels firmly back on the ground, followed by Mama and the children. Mama was a bit shaken up by the whole experience. It had definitely not gone the way she'd hoped. But Papa and the children had a wonderful time. Reverend Rolls was looking rather flustered. "Are you all okay?" he asked. "I think so," says Mama. "Yes, that was great," shout Rainbow, Pinky and little Wee together. "Can we do it again?" Reverend Rolls gathered himself together and encouraged the family back down the stairs and out of the church. "I think that's enough bell ringing for one day," he says. "Maybe we can try it again another time. Maybe." When the family got back home and had enjoyed their dinner, little Wee suddenly says, "And away she goes," referring to all the flying up and down they had all done earlier that day, and the whole family looked at each other and burst out laughing. They all agreed that maybe, just maybe, they might have a go at bell ringing again one day, although they all agreed that Reverend Rolls might need to think. They all agreed that maybe, just maybe, they might have a go at bell ringing again one day, although they all agreed that Reverend Rolls might not think that it's such a good idea. Until next time, roll with the Wheeliehogs.